Okay, we're at 8346 4th Street in the city of Los Angeles, running from a two-way clean out right here in front of the house. Right now we're running upstream. We're all the way at the end of the line. This is the cast iron pipe underneath the house. You can see there is rust buildup on the inside of the line. As we continue coming back towards the front of the house, it gets a little bit worse, but you can see the buildup on the bottom starting to bulge out a little bit there. As we continue coming back, all cast iron pipe here. This is a 4-inch cast iron pipe that we're in. Like I said, we're underneath the house. When it starts getting closer where it exits, it gets starts closing up. You're going to see it's kind of like a moon, half moon shape. You see the build up there. You can see how it's starting to close up. Here it starts getting more choked up. You can see the buildup's getting a little heavier on the sides.
God, look at those roaches.
Yeah, they're having a field day.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Eating lunch. But you see how it's getting more buildup on the side of the line. This can be a problem. Things can catch on this section of pipe here. You can see how the pipe is starting to, the bottom is kind of getting flat. You see it's not round. Like especially here, you got a good image of it. And then we come into the ABS plastic pipe. That's a two-way clean out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pause the recording. We're gonna run the camera downstream. Okay, so we located a major root right at just shy of the property line. The big root right there. You can see we can't get past it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hydrojet. We're gonna clean out that root that's in the line so we can inspect the pipe going into the street. Then coming back, it's 4-inch clay pipe. You can see there's roots there as well. Those are pretty minor. Here as well. Got roots here. Coming into ABS plastic. And we're going to come up out of the clean out. We're going to show you where we're at. We're going to pause the recording. We're going to hydrojet it. And we're going to rerun the camera to show you after what it looks like. Here we are in front of the house. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pause the recording. We're going to hydrojet. Okay, so we just cleaned out that root that's in the front lawn. We're at the city sewer. Pipe going into the street looks good. We're just going to show you the line right now, and then we're going to clean up the roots and make a final recording. There's the connection to the city, which that looks good. This is the 6-inch clay pipe in the street. Coming back, this is all in good condition. There's our jetter nozzle. 6-inch looks good going into the street. We're going to come onto the property right now. We're going to show you where that initial route was that we couldn't get through. This is coming on the property, transitioning from 6 to 4. There's the test tee. And here's where that big root was coming in right here. You can see we pretty much knocked most of it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back the jetter nozzle. We're going to try to knock out as much as we can. But you can see it's a pretty thick root coming through. See, it's probably the size of my thumb right there at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording. We're going to clean it up and then we'll make a final. Okay, so we got most of the root out. There's a really thick stub in there. I'm going to show you coming in. Probably the size of, I would say probably about a half-inch in diameter. You can see it's very thick coming into that joint there. Definitely recommend to repair that. You can see by the size of that. And as we come back, the 4-inch clay pipe transitions to ABS. The rest of it looks pretty good coming back. Pipe in the street looks good. We're going to come up out of the clean out. Once again, here we are in front of the house. So we definitely recommend repairing that section of clay pipe that's in the yard. Say approximately about 5 feet of clay pipe. And then also the about 15 feet of pipe, a cast iron underneath the house that looks like it's very corroded. We're going to go ahead and stop the recording.